Hey guys, it's Bob, Kaler's Aquatics, doing a quick video to show you the haul that I brought home today on Friday. Went with Chattanooga Ed to Knoxville, about an hour-and-a-half drive, to meet up with Fish Room Fever, James. And before we could meet up with him while we were waiting for him to get off work, we made a couple of stops. But first of all, this is some guppy grass that Ed gifted me with today, and he has tons and tons of it. And I believe he told me that this came from my buddy Haley over at Oddball Aquatics, and he also gave James a big bag, so that's really nice. I appreciate that. Thank you, Chattanooga Ed. Secondly, I'm not popping corn. That's the percolator coffee finishing up. It's been one of those days I need an evening coffee. But first place we stopped when we got up there was a place called JKS Aquatics, and it's on Kingston Pint for those of you that are local. Actually, it's right off Kingston Pint, about a block. And I picked this up because they're having a customer appreciation sale next Saturday, actually a week from tomorrow. And they have 25% off freshwater stuff and 45% off of saltwater. But of course I couldn't wait till then. I plan to go back, but they're going to have raffles and so forth. But these are of course closed up because they've been jostled around. But I got two awesome neon Duncans, and those will open up after they've been in my coral tank for a little bit. And also I got a whole conch shell you can see it in the bag there that has a lot of zinnia on it, and even an extra piece they threw in, so I was really happy to get that. And finally, while I was there, I signed up for it to be one of their VIP customers, and so I got my choice of several different gifts today for signing up, and I chose to get a live culture phytoplankton to feed my coral tanks with. So it's actually a live culture and doesn't have to be refrigerated, so my corals will thank me for that. We left there and went a couple of blocks down Kingston Pint to the pet supermarket, which is a national chain, and the manager of this particular one is a fish keeper and breeder, and always orders, that's an N on that bag, always orders oddball stuff, things that are hard to get. Even has discus in there for $30 each, large discus or medium-sized discus, and decided not to get anything there today. I mainly wanted to see, we spent over an hour there. They have a fairly small fish section, but it's really loaded up with fish that get along together, and it's amazing how much he's able to safely pack in. And of course they have betas, and when I was looking at the beta rack, lighting's awful, came across this guy, and the more I look at him, the more attractive I find him. But he just seemed like no one was looking at him and that kind of thing. He has lots of spirit. He would bite on the, maybe that's better, bite on the side of the plastic container he was in, which you really couldn't see through because the plastic on him's faded. So anyway, I brought this guy home, and I think he'll be a really cool fish. I'm really glad that I got him. They had lots of other cool betas, giant betas, all kinds of stuff, but yeah, this was the one for me. So we left there and went to the Aquarium Knoxville, which is the biggest aquarium store in the southeast. And it's not a public like aquarium, it's a fish store aquarium, a local fish store, but it's huge. It's got a huge freshwater and a huge saltwater section. And I primarily wanted to go there. Ed wanted to get some shrimp, which he did, a couple of kinds. And I wanted to hot rod some of my tidal filters, and I got some extra inserts for those. And those of you that follow know that Dharma, the Fahaka, is only eating shrimp right now, ghost shrimp. And so they had some at Pet Supermarket, but the guy said don't get them, and he showed us that they had horsehair tapeworms in them, and those things are long. These guys don't. These came from as I said, the Aquarium Knoxville, and I think I got about a dozen there. I bought them out, but local fish store got them in today while I was gone, so I'll be able to get her some more there tomorrow. So I've got these guys to feed Dharma tonight. After leaving there, we actually met James from Fish Room Fever there, and went to another store I've been to in the past, but it's under new ownership and management now. Lots going on. It looks great. It's called Aquatic Marine. I got to meet the owners. Picked up some more coral there. This is a part of a Kenya tree, and you know, guys know I've got a little Kenya tree in my soft coral tank. You can't see that at all. But this is 3 frags from one they had. They had a tree, but I decided to get 3 small pieces and let them grow. I know you can't really see anything. But also, they had a beautiful piece of the pulsating xenia, and you can see that it's been in this dark bucket for the last couple of hours. And so with me putting some light on it, it's beginning to move. You can see the tentacles begin to pulsate. It also has some other corals attached to it, several different kinds of things. And I feel like I got a real good deal on this. So it's going in the big tank in just a bit, the 125. And I'm hoping that I'm sure that this stuff, the pulsating xenia, will be okay, but I hope they leave the other stuff alone. There's a crab down there. There's some crabs and snails and stuff on it, so they're coming around toward the light there. So I'll have to salvage those so the puffers don't kill them and put them in another tank. So after all of that, we went to James's place and filmed his fish room, and so I've got that video coming out soon, and so be sure and take a look at that. And I'm going to go ahead and stop this and get this uploaded, and appreciate you guys.